Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. I'm bringing you a little bit of peace and serenity here by the beach. This is Andaman Beach, close to Indian Ocean. I think we all at this time need a lot of peace, serenity, and more tawakkul of Allah. And I would like to say, as I had mentioned before, and most people and most scholars mention this as well, that the best way we can have peace is to bring ourselves closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, bring our action close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and let Him be pleased with us, pleased with our actions, pleased with our faith, our worship. In this case, we can rest assured that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is hearing our dua. And inshallah, most important dua we all have is victory for Gaza and the stop of the aggression of the people who are torturing people in Gaza, and victory of Mujahideen. But many people, many sisters, many brothers, they express that they're really stressed out. Well, just imagine the time of the Prophet ﷺ, what they went through. It was much harder than what Muslims have gone through after that. But they endured and they put their trust in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala at the end gave them victory. This is what we trust. This is what we believe. But more than anything else, we have to take inventory of our action, our behavior. What are we doing? How about our prayer? Are we praying on time? Are we missing any prayers? Are we paying our zakat? Are we helping the poor? What about our neighbor? Does anybody need our help that we know of and we just ignore it? Is it anything that we're doing that may displease Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Are we paying interest? Are we buying a car, our house, things that we own, we pay interest in it? Did you not know that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, whoever pays or receives interest, write a contract that interest on it, witnesses the contract that has interest on it. They are at war with Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Are we doing any of that? Just take inventory of our own life, our own actions, and try to correct it. I don't want to brag about myself. Many years ago, when I first came to Islam, one of the first things I realized is interest, and I own property with interest. I sold them about half price as soon as I could. Even scholars told me, take your time, just do the best you can, don't try to sell it too much. No, the first offer I had, I sold my property. Why? Because I looked for Allah for so many years. I finally found Him in Islam. And why would I want to take my time to do the right thing? So whatever I knew was wrong, I tried to correct it. That doesn't mean that everything I'm doing is right. It is not. I am definitely struggling, and I'm trying every day to do better, feel better, get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and more than anything else, ask Him for forgiveness and ask Him for guidance, ask Him for strength. So I advise everyone, including myself, on a daily basis, bring ourselves closer to Allah and correct our actions, our behavior, anything we have to do so we can please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.